Hello and welcome to First Flight, where we can earn the Aston Martin Valkyrie. I will be doing a full series on this. Please subscribe to get fastest access. Let's get into this, going through the preliminary screens. I'm only going to buy upgrades if I need them. So I'm going to be fighting to earn this as cheap as I can. And this car, wow, take a look at those specs. I'm really looking forward to driving it. So here we are. This first turn, boy, this is one of the harder turns in the game for me. We'll see what it's like on this car. Wow. This car is supposed to be like a Formula One car, but it's street legal. And if that's true, I should be able to brake pretty late. Wow, my goodness. That is true. This is quite the car. Oh, I'm pushing the traction a little bit too much. Well, that's the only way you can learn. Now, if this is really like a Formula One car, I should be able to take this first turn full throttle. Let's check it out. Look at that. And that wasn't even difficult. I wasn't even in danger of going off track. And how late can I brake here? Wow, this is gonna be an awesome car. I mean, if it drives this good with no upgrades at all, then I can't imagine how good this is gonna be once we start putting more on there. However, I'm going to be waiting to do that. Oh boy, I lost traction again. Again, I haven't done a bunch of test driving of this thing. I'm just getting the handle for it. So doing some donuts. Looks like you can still do donuts in it. And we'll get this stage done with. Easy stage. One thing to remember though, if you want to earn this with really low upgrades, you don't want to be flying through these initial races. You want to waste a little bit of time, and that's going to help to keep things easier going forward. Now, I'm going to be adding up every single thing I earn through this entire event and share that with you in the very last stage. So my earnings might be lower because I'm going to be finishing with the minimum requirements. Although here, looks like everything's just, finished this event so far. Okay, average speed requirement. I'm sure this isn't necessary, but a lot of you guys may not know this, that when an event has an average speed requirement, well, you could drive backwards for a while and then turn around and get a really ridiculous average speed. Or if you're trying to do this with low upgrades, this is how you make it easier. Now, again, like I said, you got to waste a bit of time in these events. Like, look at that, I'm already hitting the average speed requirement. So this is going to get kind of crazy. My goodness, is this ever a fun car? I'm really surprised. A lot of times when you're starting with a base car, it's really not that great, but this is totally awesome right now. So it's just gonna get better. I mean, that's mind-blowing to me. Again though, really expensive car. If you haven't seen my primer video, you might want to take a look at that. That's where I get into, I show all the upgrade costs, and I look at different things like what does it cost to get just tier 1 upgrades, that's with no gold. What does it cost to get all level 3 upgrades, which is about what you'd need for Championship Series LTS. It's normally what you need. And also the fully upgrade cost, I show that there as well. Very expensive to fully upgrade this car. I don't think that will be needed here, but again, this is a recommended PR event. That means you only have to buy upgrades if you want to, or if you need to. So I'm going to be resisting that. I'm going to be trying to do this with, well, I'll try to do it with no upgrades, but it's incredibly rare that's possible. I really do not expect this is possible with no upgrades at all. At some point, we're going to be getting like top speed requirements that just won't be possible at this level, but you just never know. So keep watching, because I might find creative ways to get through things. No trouble hitting a huge average speed there. My goodness, does this car ever handle good. And yeah, this screen you're looking at here, I'm going to add all of those up, including the bonuses, and we'll see exactly what I can earn in this series. And if you do it the same way I do, you'll earn the same amount. I mean, give or take, it won't be exact. Now, I'm curious to see who this is. Is this going to be Magnus? Like, that's often who we see. So, I wonder if I could see this. I don't want to pass him before I have to. Like, I don't want to end this race too early. So I've switched to driver view, which if you follow me, you know that I very rarely drive this way, but I've been working on it here and there. So let's just see. Oh, he was braking. You don't have to brake there. I kind of want to get beside the car and just see if I can get a look inside the window to see who it is, if I can even tell. I can't really see. Mind you, probably just going to see a helmet. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to get too crazy here. I'm not going to try to pass him on this corner, but I will on the next corner, because it's possible that he's got better straightaway speed than I do. So I'll pass him here. Don't want to fail the stage. Let's see if we get a little... Oh, got a glance of a helmet. That's about it. Let's see who this is. They might reveal it to us. Almost 1 minute. The unknown driver. Ahmed? Oh, well, that's cool. Ahmed's a good driver. And he's not quite as... arrogant as Magnus. Sorry, Magnus, I give you a hard time, but hey, you join me in videos sometimes, so that's awesome. So here, tailgating. The event might end as soon as you get all your tailgating in, so you might want to drag it out a little bit, but there's only one lap to do this, and this is a pretty short race. Again, I'm getting on the brakes because I'm not supposed to get damaged, and I'm expecting that Ahmed is over-braking, because it's usually what happens in these early stages. The bots are usually driving really poorly. I'm not going to get too crazy here. If I was getting really crazy, I'd be getting up beside him, roughing him up a little bit to slow him down. I don't want to do that. This is okay. And there you go. It ends as soon as you finish the drafting. Or tailgating, really. And that basically wraps up stage 1. So if you like this, please press like, please subscribe. Again, I'll be doing the whole series. I'll be doing stage 2 right away here. And thank you for joining me today.